Good morning, everybody. And sorry you saw that. I had an accident the other day. But I wanted to give a review. Well, not really like a full review, but just like my first takes on the new Godzilla and King Kong movie, The New Empire. I think thanks to the lag, if you've ever heard of them, they ended up giving me like some free screens or whatever. So me and my friend went last night to go see the movie, and I just want to give like my personal first takes on it. You know, I also would like to shout out Double Toasted because I've been watching it for like it's like damn near like 3 years now. Even though I know they've been going on for so long, but I consider myself a lifelong fan of them. But that's what gave me the courage to do this. But anyways, like my first impressions of the movie, there's way too much CGI. Now I know that's gonna come as some backlash, but you know what I mean. Like certain scenes of that movie, it just felt like I was playing Elden Ring, but like with King Kong or something. You know, like if you seen it, you seen it. You understand what I'm saying. I apologize for that. I'm sorry, but I think the movie is solid. I guess as an action movie or well, yeah, that's what it is. I guess action adventure type of movie. It was pretty solid, but some of the things that I have a problem with, like I don't think they should have put Godzilla X Kong on the title because Godzilla is really only in the movie for like 20 minutes, maybe at the max, maybe even less than that. I wasn't keeping count, but I was just like, well, damn, what the fuck, Godzilla? And then when Godzilla showed up, it's like, yeah, I did that shit. Now I'm out. Like, uh, trailer definitely hyped that shit up way more than what it was presented as. Um, the as far as the human actors, I didn't look too much into it because I mean, let's just be honest, bro. It's like King of the Monsters type of movie. Like, I'm here to watch the monsters fight, not for the human shit. You know what I'm saying? But I understand they got to do the dialogue and all that. Um, but if we let's get into the characters, I guess. You got generic white guy, I guess. And apologies, because I should have did my research, but like I said, this is off the cuff. You got generic white guy, generic white girl and her daughter who somehow became like was a part of like some underground civilization that represents Mothra or something. It was just all over the place. I don't think they set it up in the last movie when it was like Godzilla versus King Kong. Like I said, like I have to do my more research on that. But first impressions. That shit just kind of came out of nowhere. Like you're a part of a secret civilization. What kind of shit are y'all pulling out y'all ass? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of shit is this? The dude that plays Paperboy in Atlanta. I want to say his name. I know it's like Brian something. I probably already butchered it already, so I'm just gonna stop. But I was kind of mad because they really only gave this man like a handful of dialogue, and he was the only black person in the movie. I know look, it's not my movie. I didn't write it. I get it. But I just kind of found it a little funny. I'm like, bruh, he's just gonna stay like the crazy, excuse my language. He's gonna stay the crazy nigga in the whole movie. Which is fine. Which is fine if you play it up right. But like, they didn't give this man nearly enough dialogue. You know, it just seemed kind of like the movie was more directed on like the little girl that's deaf or yeah, she's mute, like sign language and all that. It was like four plots in one movie. I don't know, because I really, like I said, first impressions. I'm just making this shit off the whim. I don't have an editor. I don't have none of that shit. I'm just giving it to you raw. But but the what I want to say, the yeah, this is really like a King Kong movie. Like Godzilla wasn't really in it, and oh, let's talk about the villain. The villain. You know, I don't really know too much about the history on that. It's just like, hey, this man found some magical stick, and I can control this ancient dragon. And now, at first, when I saw it, I was like, oh, is that Godzilla? And then the more the camera zoomed in on like what it was, I was like, oh no, that's not Godzilla. But is anybody gonna explain where the fuck this shit came from? I don't think so. So it was just like, oh yeah, he's got this magic stick, and you know, like King Kong. I ain't gonna lie, King Kong was whooping that motherfucker's ass, but and then he had to get the dragon. You know, he had to like get. I guess the old Godzilla. I don't know what the fuck it is, like Frozen Godzilla or some shit. Like I said, bro, this movie was like watching Elden Ring almost, but from the perspective of the beasts. I don't know. Hopefully, I just wanted to make this video just to give my first impressions. But I give it a 6 out of 10. It was entertaining. But come on, like it's the King of the Monsters movie. We only came here to see the monsters fight. Let's just be real. None of that human drama and all that. But hey, you know, shoehorn whatever you got to do. That's fine. But I'm just letting you know. That shit, that shit gets a 6 out of 10. I almost wanted to give it a 5, but I had to give it a 6 because at least that's above the medium. Because you know of the action, like action was good. When it came to somebody getting their ass beat, oh, they got that ass beat for real. So I was like, yeah, it was me and a bunch of other people in the theater. Like we was applauding, like, yeah, get that mother, get whoop his ass. But yeah, I give it a 6 out of 10, and that's all I gotta say. From an unknown YouTuber to most known YouTubers, if it gets out there, that's all I gotta say. And I appreciate you for watching.